Good morning, it's Monday the 14th of June. I'm back here in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and puzzle. So let's find out what's in this. It's going to be another hot and sunny day, so I'm out here basically before 8 o'clock getting these recordings done because I'm awake. So let's see if I can find my way into this parcel because it is quite securely wrapped. There we go. And this is another one of those sort of like parcels which has been boxed up from another parcel. As you can sort of basically see, it's a bit rough to get into, and what we've got when I pull it open is that. Let's just pull it. Okay. Okay, this is not what I expected, but this is contemporary role-playing game for solitaire or group play, Mercenaries, Spies and Private Eyes, the box set. Now I've seen the book, I have never seen the box set, so really glad to have a copy of that. Let's put that out of the way because I'm going to be unpacking this. So this was published by essentially Flying Buffalo back in the 80s. So open up, and what we've got is, first off, character record sheets, a big sheaf of those, okay, so I'm probably going to be going through this bit by bit because it's such a big box and there's such a lot in here. So I'm going to come back to, I'm basically going to essentially, what have we got in here? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books in here. I don't think it wouldn't have come with everything in the box. I mean, the box would have contained sort of the character sheets and the dice and an adventure and the core book. But I'm going to come back and unbox this bit by bit because that's what I do. So we're going to start off with the core rulebook, which the Mercenaries, Spies and Private Eyes, a contemporary role-playing game for solitaire or group play, designed by Mike Stackpole, a name you will recognise from various things, but he's written quite a lot of fiction over the years, some of it for Battletech, some of it for Shadowrun, as well as his game design. So, your assignment is to infiltrate Cybertech Labs, a writer for a technical journal. You must locate the Doctor and bring, essentially neutralize any possibilities that compromise your identity. You must at all costs capture the formula and destroy all samples of the serum. You will of course be paid your normal fee, with a bonus for hazard duty. Will extend you the normal immunity for prosecution, provided you are neater than you were in the Reverend K affair. Good luck, you'll need it. Blazing Action. This is a unique role-playing game which can be set from the earliest use of gunpowder to the near future with its ultra-modern technologies. Games range from deadly mercenary missions and stealthy spy missions to carefully piecing together of puzzling mysteries. Mercenaries, Spies and Private Eyes allow you to create and play many interesting characters: hard-bitten mercenaries, suave deadly spies, brilliant detectives or fearless adventurers. Through group play with friends or the solo adventures you play alone, MSPE is elegantly simple, easy to learn and most of all, fun to play. Okay, this game contains everything you need to play many games of Mercenary Spies, Private Eyes, including almost 100 skills for character development and an extensive list of modern and archaic weapons. Now, this is produced by Blade, a division of Flying Buffalo. So, sorry, excuse me, itchy nose, hay fever. So we open up, and this was published in 1983. First printing, 1983, and it's divided into books. We basically we've got the rap sheet and how the games are played. Basically, there's an explanation. And on to character creation. This is a little bit damaged. The page is loose there, so I might be a bit careful with that. Nice artwork, nice, clean, neat, tidy. And we are quickly into the various stats: strength, luck, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, charisma, and speed. Basically, for every point above strength, dex, or luck, above 12, a character gets combat adds. Now, those are bonuses added to dice rolls when you enter combat. So, combat adds, anybody's been around a bit and knows a bit about their fantasy role-playing games will recognise the mechanics from Tunnels and Trolls. So, essentially, this is Tunnels and Trolls, but for a modern setting and mechanics. No fantasy races, basically straight kind of pulp, action, adventure, detective stories, that kind of thing, spies, and so on. But it is essentially, it uses the same mechanics, and it does the same thing. Got its missile weapon combat adds as well, and you have an extensive list of skills. Basically, and it depends essentially. It starts off with depending upon your intelligence. So IQ 4 skills start with archery, bladed weapons, brawling, firearms, garage, and so on. And IQ 8 skills: chic, fast driving, skydiving. IQ 10 skills: acrobatics, and so on, ambush and silent movement, and so on. So many different skills in here. And a really interesting piece of artwork here. We're not quite sure whether they're about to open into a dance there, or basically they're grappling. Some would argue that it's the same thing. And kind of pulpy, sort of like cheesy artwork sort of thing there. And then obviously we go on to we've got things like research and forensics and forgery and observation and master's degree, and you have technical illustrations, man with microscope, team with microscope and medical equipment. So yes, it's even possible to buy titles, knighthood, lordship, hereditary titles, and so on. So you could even be a prince. Psychic skills as well. Then we get into combat, yeah. There's I have to say, you're turning over the page, and there's a particular model of pistol here. Which is the Heckler&Koch VP70Z. Now, why am I highlighting this particular handgun from the 1980s? It's because it was the pistol of choice for when you were playing the James Bond role-playing game, 007 James Bond RPG from Victory Games. That's the handgun that all agents were issued with. So you can kind of see what they're going for with basically Mercenaries, Private Eyes, and Spies, or Mercenaries, Spies, and Private Eyes, and then we've got an introduction to bad guys and beasties, and again we've got an illustration of another weapon that kind of figures into the James Bond cannon, which is the Charter Arms Explorer rifle, sort of thing that is you can take apart and collapses and fits into the stock. And I believe it's used in something like From Russia with Love, something like that. I seem to recall. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. And we go on to particular scenarios. So we've got spy scenarios. Now, the artwork, of course, is from the 80s, so you are kind of looking at that sort of like, yeah, that might not be appropriate these days with the kind of a pulp Oriental villain in the manner of Fu Manchu. So that might not sit well with today's audience. And we've got basically we look at another genre, the art of detection. How we deal also with. So keep going. Oh, that's quite lengthy. Law enforcement agencies. And again, what's nice about that is you can spot them. I'm spotting the sort of like the weapons, and the weapons essentially. Why I'm picking up on the weapons is because I've edited books about them more than anything else. And if you've seen plenty of spy movies, you can see the weapons they're using. And another one, we've got the Walther P38K automatic pistol. Okay, similar. That's the sort of thing that the agents from Uncle used. So then we've got Time, Healing Income, Tunnels, and Thompson's. So yeah, there's the crossover between Mercenaries, Spies, and Private Eyes, and Tunnels and Trolls. So yes, you can take your Thompson submachine gun into solo adventures. And blast away at the goblins and the trolls and the like. We go on to provisions and so on, equipment, more guns. There we go. Yeah, I have to say, I may well have to basically try and find. Although this is first edition, it's not. It's the pages are a little. The glue on the pages is a little loose. So be careful. I have to be careful with that. But I'm planning. There has been recently. There's been a new version that's been published. So I'll be interested to review that and review this. Ideally, I would look at this in 2 or 3 years' time on the anniversary, because that's when I like doing anniversary reviews. So yeah, that's basically Mercenary, Spies, and Private Eyes. I will get around to reviewing that in the due course. Anyway, thank you for watching another unboxing here in the Nook. If you've enjoyed it, please do click the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do take the time to read them and respond. Appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, of course. And if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, please do subscribe, and you'll see me back here with essentially another parcel and nice hot cup of tea, and an unboxing, and 10 minutes of your time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.